Hey all, Cypher, and welcome back to another Outerplane video. And I know it's been a long time, but I mean, I guess me including, like, everybody was waiting for this update because the last update, let's be honest, it was pretty bad. It was quite lackluster, nothing really much to go through. Just a new hero. This one, on the other hand, man, Smilegate has definitely killed it out of the fucking board this time. Like, they've gone all out, guns blazing. They made sure to spook you out of the fuck out of Halloween, because keep in mind Halloween is coming next week, right? If I'm correct, because I'm not a Western person. I'm not sure with the Halloween traditions, but I believe it's on 31st October, right? Because, you know, I'm aware. I'm that much aware. But apart from that, Halloween is coming, and of course it's supposed to be spooky and supposed to be, you know, probably one of the best times to start playing a game, because you have lots of events going on, tons of free stuff being distributed. And I'm glad that Outerplane is following the same train, because let's be honest, we all had some bad taste left in the mouth. Me personally, I had with the last patch, but this one has been a killer one. Like, I have already gone through some of the contents, and I just gotta say, this is by far something which I was not expecting, because let's keep it that way, right? So first of all, we have the new hero Ame. She was already teased. She's the umbrella girl, right? We already see her in the loading screens, and she's quite interesting. She is super interesting to see. I'll make a separate video about Ame, just to, you know, showcase my own first impressions of her, and we'll go through her skills, you know, get a whole deep dive into her. Not in that way, but you know what I mean, right? So we also have Laplace banner coming up, so all of you guild raid freaks, I don't believe the next guild raid is where Laplace should shine, but maybe she will, I don't know. But yeah, outside of guild raids, especially the fire one, she's of kind of no use, right? So again, I would not recommend to pull for her, but that's a separate analysis. We'll do a separate video on that, right? The new side story for Ame is going to be here, of course. She's a RGB hero, so not RGB hero. She's not a non-demiurge hero, so you'll be able to farm her side story pieces. New win-win dungeon is here. Night of the Living Soul Slayer. This is supposed to be a Halloween dungeon, by the way, so we are getting Soul Slayers Akari and Ame. Join the story of Akari and Ame as they transfer to Musha while battling demons. Cool, I guess. I mean that's right. I was sensing there's gonna be some kind of a, you know, some kind of a Japanese themed event, because Akari was like a complete Japanese hero, right? Like her skills, her voice lines, even her like name of the skills, everything was like super Japanese, like traditionalized. And even Ame, I mean, Ame is also like a traditional Japanese hero, so I was expecting there's supposed to be some kind of a Japanese thing event coming up, because they usually don't do this type of stuff, right? Also, it's mostly revolving around Halloween, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So this is a 3-week event, of course. 3-week events. Those if it's 3-week events, always ensure that you are, you know, you're completing every single part of the event each week, because you only get 20 tries. You only get 20 tries each day to go into the event. So, you know, if you want to just maximize your event currency gains, it's highly recommended that you start the events as they come, right? Essentially, like, if it's the week 1 event, you should just try to focus on the week 1 itself. If it's week 2, try to focus on the week 2 events, because each week there's going to be like a story opening, right? And each story is going to have a normal mode and hard mode. So normal mode will give you separate rewards, hard mode will give you separate rewards, and essentially you need to farm the hard mode of each week's chapter to get the event currency. It's the usual thing, right? It's the usual thing. I'll make a separate video about it when it comes, but it's your usual thing. If you played the if I'm forgetting the I think it was the Rin event, maybe. It was pretty much the same, like this. 3-week event, right? Same like that. A check-in event is here. Check-in event, now this check-in event is kind of, I believe it's buffed up, because earlier we only got like 10 special recruitment tickets and a few ether, but now we're getting 5 extra recruitment tickets here on the floor today, right? And we're getting in total 350 and 450, so we're getting 800 ether and 10 special recruitment tickets. We're getting 2 refined glue knights. Again, this is the buff. We only got 1. The rest of it is pretty much the same. Pretty much the same, right? We're getting some event currencies as we go for each week. Lots of stamina and clear tickets. Love it. Honestly, I would love to like get more stamina out of this, but you know, it is what it is. You can't really get everything out of a chicken event, right? It's already pretty good. Honestly, this is like 20 pulls worth of free stuff and like lots of accessories for your weapons and stuff, right? We also have this event bonus thingy, which always happens. So if you have Arm and Akari on week 1, you're gonna get some extra event currency. If on week 2 you need Lisha, Iris, Eternal, or Valentine, all 5 heroes. Look at that. So you're gonna get 15%. Keep in mind this is cumulative, right? So if you have Arm and Akari both, you're gonna get 60%, right? And similarly, if you have Lisha, Iris, Eternal, and Valentine, you're gonna get 60% extra event currency. In week 3, Arm, Akari, Eternal, and Valentine, again 60%. So the max cap you can get is 60% extra bonus free event currency, right? Event dungeons, pretty much the same that I talked about. It's just gonna be like week 1 is gonna be normal story, hard mode. Week 2 similarly normal story, hard mode. Week 3 is gonna be normal story and hard modes. The good thing is now they've segregated the rewards. So the week 1's normal rewards are gonna be these 10 free normal tickets. Week 1 hard is going to be all about manuals, right? Professional skill manuals, intermediate manuals, basic manuals. Week 2 is going to be all about ether, both normal and hard. Let's calculate actually how much is this. I've never calculated that before. 175, so it's 225 here. How much is this? 150, 175. Around 500 here, so we're getting around 600 to 700 ether in total combining these weeks, which is pretty substantial, not gonna lie, pretty substantial. Week 3 again, we're getting 5 tickets here and some more manuals here, so tons of free rewards. By the way guys, there's also rank challenge what happens, and rank challenge is just a separate ton of rewards. They don't include the rewards of rank challenges here, but you can get like 7 blue books, the intermediate skill manuals, and like 7 or 8 like normal tickets on top of it, just to get like if you get triple S. And getting triple S is quite easy. Like I have always made videos on how to get triple S. I'll probably do it this time as well, just to, you know, ensure that you all are getting triple S easily. Now usually you do need to have a bit of a, I don't know what to say, you need to have a bit of a power up just to, you know, just to make sure you're getting triple S, because each time new story comes up, the devs are kind of increasing the power level. So the first story when it came up, it was like 50,000 CP. Now it's like 75,000 CP. So I'm expecting it to be around in the range of 75,000 to 80,000 CP. But the thing is, you need to more focus on the mechanics of the boss rather than totally, you know, comply on the CP part. So there's another thing. Coming to the rewards, man, the rewards are quite juicy as well. Like, by the way, you can see from this the picture, we're getting free skins for both Lisha and Iris. Free skins, literally free. So you can see in the first week we're getting like lots of like lobby mascots, legendary weapons, breakthrough material. We're getting 60 pieces of Ame in the first week. Also, I'm surprised we're getting like skill manuals of each variety this time. So usually it's like one off of a professional skill manual, 2 off a blue manual. We don't usually get green manuals, but this time we're getting green as well. In week 2 again, we're getting 60 pieces of Akari and the costume for Lisha, Adorable Witch, lobby mascots, the same thing, right? Profile frames, backgrounds, present quality chest, pretty much get everything there is. Like, you should try to get every single item, because all of it is good. All of it is like usable. Of course, the 5-star legendary weapons might not be that good for like a, you know, like an existing player, for like a, I don't know, like somebody who has played the game for more than 3 months, but it's really good for new players, I believe, because it's supposed to, you know, be exclusive to the hero. So super good. Week 3 again, you can get Adorable Witch Iris, the skin for Iris, Transistones, lots of equipment related stuff. Also, we're getting like, how much is this? 50 pieces each of Eternal and Valentine, which is crazy good. Like, this time we're getting so many free pieces, man, so many free pieces. 50 Valentine, 50 of Eternal, 60 of Akari, and 60 of Ami. Insane, insanely good. And like the additional rewards are like just, you know, cherry on top of the cake. Like you can't deny, man, the amount of rewards you're getting in this event story. I don't think I've seen this much in any other event story before. So this has to be like one of the most tagged out events ever to come in the game. New season 6 of Guild Raid is here as well. It will begin on 27th, so 3 days after the patch drops. Super cool, super cool. Again, I'll be making videos on that as well. New battle pass is here. Inari Ame costume, my fucking god. Like, this costume, bro, this costume, it already looks so dope. It looks so good. Man, they always kill it with these battle pass skins. Like, you know, honestly, the most excited that I am is for this skin itself. Like, let's be honest, this skin is super good looking. Like, I've not even seen the effects yet, and already I can say this is super good looking just by the makeup and the effect arts, right? Like, you can already tell it's like something premium, honestly. And the fact is, if you're a skin hoarder, like me personally, I love skins. I'm a skin hoarder. I don't usually tend to, you know, purchase other packs, but I do like to purchase battle pass because this game has the best battle passes I've seen in any other game, honestly, because the skins actually feel valuable here, right? Of course, if you're not a skin holder, you can just buy the regular pass. It's like $10 or something, and you still get your, it's worth the money you're spending, trust me, right? Also, we're getting some new packs. Again, I'm not gonna go through them, right? These are just packs. Getting some pack name changes, whatever. Also, we're getting this cool new thing which is called GPG exclusive free pack. So I guess these guys are also collaborating with Google Play Games, the PC client, I believe, or it's just the regular Google Play Games. I don't really know, but again, guys, we're getting 15 ether and 3 sandwiches free every single day. It's permanent, guys. It's permanent. So consider it like a new free pack. So we already get this, right? We already get 15 free ether on a daily basis. But the thing is, I don't know if it's gonna replace the existing free pack, the daily pack which you get, or it's just gonna be like it's gonna be like something additional, right? If it's gonna be additional, it's just gonna count towards our monthly free currency we can get on a, you know, on a monthly basis, on a daily basis, or I don't know if it's just a rename, you know, just to, like, I don't know, collaborate with Google Play Games or something. I really don't know. Anyways, we're getting a lot of check and reward changes as well, and let me just say, these are insane. These are quite insane. Like, I don't know if you purchased these packs, Veronica supply pack or something, but man, look at the amount of changes. Like, it was so bad. We were getting 300 ether on the first day, 5 normal tickets on the second day, and 700 ether. Now, if you purchase this, 20 tickets on the first day, 20 tickets on the second day, 30 tickets on the third day. Literally 70 free summons. This is quite insane. Also, the new user check-in event, TO is gonna be apparently already be sent to the new players, so they don't really have to, you know, waste an entire day to claim her. Instead, you're gonna get more ether, you know, more 5-star legendary assorted equipment boxes, more pieces of her to start up TO. You know, I think 200 pieces will easily take her to like 5 stars or close to 5 stars. Again, if you're a new player, this is one of the best time to just start the game. Simply as that. Like, if you're on the end, if you're on the what can I say? If you're on the fence, you know, of jumping in, this is quite literally the best time to start playing Outerplane. Right? It's just the best. It's like, just go ahead, reroll something like a Noah and Valentine. You will have a TO. Having Noah, Valentine, and TO in your team, you're gonna be cruising through the story mode, guys. You're gonna be cruising through camera, story mode, everything in the game. It's as simple as that. Trust me. Anyways, you're getting Season 2 Celebration check-in event changes. Ame's growth support bonus. So it specifically says Ame's growth support bonus. So I feel this is gonna be something which we're gonna get, like we all are gonna get, you know, the existing players as well. So it's supposed to be a 7-day check-in event. We're getting stamina and clear tickets, basic skill manuals, 5 special recruitment tickets, more stamina, more intermediate. What the, bro? 10 skill manuals, the blue ones, 15 green ones, and 3 red ones. This is insanely good. This is super good. Holy shit! They've packed quite a punch right now with this one. Like, look at the previous rewards you're getting. In the previous edition, we were only getting like 300,000 gold and like 1 refined glue knight, 1 transistors. They've totally amped up the rewards here. So they're listening to the community. They're trying to, you know, they're trying to establish more towards the free-to-play players, I think. The normal check-in events, the monthly ones, are also getting upgraded. Some of the more notable changes that I could see was we're getting more tickets in general. Like, look at this. On day 21, we were getting 5 blue manuals, but now we're getting like 5 extra tickets, 5 special recruitment tickets, right? Here we're getting 500 ether. We're getting now 5 normal recruitment tickets, right? Don't worry, the ether is not gone. The ether is actually shifted here, so 500 ether is still there. It's now irreplaceable to the blue skill manuals, which we're getting on day 7. So in general, we're just getting way more rewards, right? We're getting more tickets, more ether, bit less of a blue manuals, but I think they're trying to compensate us for the blue manual thingy from other events and rewards, right? In general, this is just a buff. This is just a simple buff to all the check-in rewards. And keep in mind, these are rewards you will get anyways, just for logging in. So you really have nothing to complain about here, you know. Also, you're getting some improvements to guilds. We can now obtain a guild buff in the lobby. Thank the fucking lord. Like, it was such a tedious task to just keep going to the guild menu, check in, go to the freaking guild altar, claim the path. It took quite a lot of time. Let's be honest here. We all hate that process. Now we're getting it through the lobby, so kudos to them. They actually have improved their quality of life. At least mine. Come on, right? We're also getting red dot notifications. Kind of annoying when they do pop up, but I guess if it's, you know, done right, it's not buggy, that is cool, because it's gonna be, you know, notifying you if there's something you have not left to be claimed. Improvements will be made to the guild details before applying. So some tweaks being made to the guilds. Again, no content right now pertaining to the guilds. We really want some guild wars or something like that, but you know, slow but steady, of course, wins the race. I think that's the motto Smilegate is playing out here. Huge changes to Arena, guys. Huge changes to Arena. So Arena rewards, top 100 ranking will be getting a separate reward. So if you're in the top 100, congratulations. I know Sturby is going to be super happy with this change, right? The highest Arena change, highest Arena season tier display will be added. Arena offense, defense record will be displayed separately. The matching method for gold and platinum tiers in Arena will be changed. In gold, the first opponent will be a player, and the second and third will be NPCs. In platinum, the third opponent will be an NPC. Okay. So they're trying to reward players, even if you know, if they're like using their precious Arena ticket, you still can get an NPC. So if you want to fight an NPC, go ahead and fight the third guy. If you're in platinum, if you're in gold, just keep fighting the first player, you know, just to get more rewards, and it's gonna be a real player. That's simple as that, right? I think this is a good system because they've actually clarified. Earlier, players used to be like, bro, his name sounds super sus, like Arthur McDowell. Like that's definitely a bot, right? That's not a real guy. Like, nobody uses like such caps lock name. Like, it's not a fucking identification form he's filling. Like, come on. So I think this is a good thing that they have clarified who's gonna be the NPC, who's gonna be a real player. Super good. Also getting this auto combat setting button at the bottom left, and probably the biggest change, Arena rank refresh interval is going to be changing from 1 hour to 3 minutes. This is amazing, guys. Like, you won't believe how many times, especially like in diamond and above, if there's a stronger team or you feel like, you know, you might lose against the guy, you need to like wait 1 hour before you can refresh, or if you want to instant refresh, you need to pay up some ether. Now they're changing it to 3 minutes. It's something achievable, you know, something you can actually wait. But like the 1 hour thing was super bad. I'm so glad that they've actually fixed this thing. You know, they're putting their mind into actual issues rather than, you know, just trying to break something and then try to fix it. Like somebody like Dislight does, right? Anyways, gear preset function. Gear preset function will be improved. So every time you're gonna change the gear, it's gonna pop up and say, well, do you want to change it? And you have to press yes. That's the improvement, right? Preset editing method will be improved. Exclusive equipments can no longer be saved to preset. Bro, I'm so glad this is actually happening, because one time exclusive equipments were saved, and if you want to supposedly switch the gear set to somebody like Tamara, but it's actually saved for Valentine. Well, Valentine's exclusive weapon will not be carrying forward, but Tamara's exclusive weapon will be removed. So, you know, it was just a bit of a hassle. I'm glad they're removing this part because, you know, exclusive equipments are something personal to the hero, the anyways cannot be changed, right? So great. Also, one more big improvement is going to be the change coming to normal gear expansion slots. So say goodbye to gear hassles, or I mean not gear hassles. Gear hassles will remain till the end of the game, but the gear inventory hassles. So you no need to like actually, you know, keep cleansing your gear inventory. For me personally, 500 slots were so low. Like even 100 increase is kind of low. I would expect it to be like 200, 300 maybe, but it's fine. You know, 100 it's a good start. Eventually, I know they will increase more. Hopefully, players can expand inventory using 100 ether for 10 slots. So yeah, goodbye 2000 ethers for me or for any player who's gonna expand it. So I would really like if they just keep it free, right? Like, I don't know why they're charging ether for them for these slots. Seems rhetoric, but it is what it is. And the final but not the last change, speed RNG is finally getting a bit lower. It's not completely killed yet, but it's a bit low because, you know, it was earlier 5% to plus 5%. Now it starts from 0% to plus 5%, right? So essentially 5% drop in speed RNG. Earlier used to be 10%, right? Because it was -5 and +5 between the ranges of the fastest one and the next fastest one. Now it's supposed to be only 5% difference. That's great. That's super good. Like, the less the RNG, the more the merrier, right? That's my motto. That's why I love doing, you know, what I do in arena. The less RNG, the fun the game is. In short, right? Adding more layers of RNG just ruins the game. But that's it from my side, guys. What's your own take on this? Do you think anything else could be done in order to improve this? Me personally, I think this is super good as it is. I know this might be thinking like, you know, well, players are not getting enough content, but in my honest opinion, I think there's enough content at least for like 2 weeks worth. Because keep in mind, the next big content drop is probably going to be something like RTA, or I don't know, something like a world boss or something. And I think they're still like, you know, trying to fix out the bugs, trying to like release more heroes on the time to make the game more, you know, fun for RTA, to have a healthy meta balance in the game. Over time, I'm pretty sure they promise us before the end of 2023 they will have an RTA game mode. So I'm pretty sure we need to wait like 1 or 2 more months to get RTA, but till then, I think this is super good content. This is super good. Keep in mind, they just released like tons of new dungeons and new equipment sets, not more than like 1.5 months ago. So I think credit where credit is due, man. These guys are killing it. Plus the free skins, bro. These are not just like knockoff skins. These are actual costume changes, right? Of course, I think the effects might be the same because both of these heroes are already like flame kind of users. Iris and Alicia both are. You know, kind of Halloween themed. So I don't think there's gonna be effect changes, because if there was no effect change on like the $30 Veronica skin, what more can you expect from a you know, quote-unquote free skin? But I think these skins and the lobby mascots, the great additions to the game, great accessories that even a free-to-play player can obtain, you know, honestly. And of course, you have some money to spend around, go ahead and get the Inari Ame costume, bro. Like, this is killer. This is killer, right? Again, it's his personal choice. Again, like I said, do let me know your own thoughts about this update. For me, I think this was a 10 out of 10 update. Really nothing to be, you know, harping on about. Just a good old update. Pure informative. Pure, I don't know what to say about it. Everything was good. There was no nerf to it, to anything, essentially. Everything was buffed. You know, from the rewards to new heroes, new content, stuff like that. Anyways, I'll be seeing you later. I'll be making a video on Ame as well, so make sure to check that out. And yeah, I'll see you later. Peace out.